Welcome, Scorpio, Sagittarius, to your spiritual reading for April. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. We have the overall meaning of the reading is the intention, bringing in that intention, going straight into what your intention is, what you're manifesting, what your goal is, and then talking about Theta of Venus over here with Bath Coal. Okay, underneath the intention, we have the rat. Rat is talking about be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. And that is definitely what we're talking about with the intention, right? The intention, make sure that whatever the intention is, that you're being true to yourself, okay? So with the intention, we're talking about setting a powerful tool for improving your energy and healing levels. When you focus your thoughts and actions with purpose, you increase the chance of achieving your goals. Intention setting can be done throughout your day. You might start your day with the intention that you add as your day goes along. You can set a short-term intention, such as for inner calm, while facing a tense situation. The stronger your intention, the more focused your actions. Intentions can bring fast results, but that's why it wants you to really understand the rat over here, making sure that it's the true intention to what you're after. Making sure that, yeah, hey, you know what, this is what I really want, rather than just thinking of goals in broad terms, be specific, right? Outline a key intention for each day and hold it in your heart until you go to sleep at night. And I mean, look, he's literally sleeping and thinking of that intention. That intention is here. I hope you guys can see that, but he's sleeping and this is his intention, right? He is literally thinking about what he wants, okay? On a very deep note. It means focusing on yourself and directing your will. And that's really what the rat is doing as well. Being clear about your intentions will help you have a greater positive control over your life and make it easier to deal with obstacles. So make sure that you're very specific about what it is you want. Okay, and then we have the Theta of Venus over here, which is talking about, now remember, we're talking about intention. So as we speak of these other cards, we have to bring that intention in, right? So attune yourself to higher consciousness by choosing to access your purest frequencies of love within. Acknowledge lower frequencies such as judgment, fear, doubt, and shame when they arise within you and around you. So they do want you to acknowledge those, guys. Don't try to like, oh, it doesn't happen. No, you have to acknowledge that to actually get past it. So with the intention, it's like it was saying earlier, if your intention is obstacles are there, I need to get through this obstacle. And you know that fear starts coming up of, oh no, I don't know what to do. Acknowledge it and then have it released, right? Because we don't want to pretend it doesn't exist. Right, that's not the way to do anything, because now we're just, that's it, really, right? It's a facade. It's, you're making it into something fabricated, like, oh no, it's fine. No. But do not give them the foothold of the heart. So you don't want to give it tons of attention, right? Because you want to law and attract past it, because that's what intention is. So you're going to bring it to your awareness. This is what's holding me back. And with the law and attraction and all of that, you're going to get rid of it, okay? Not hold on to it, because if you hold on to it, then it builds and it becomes worse. And then that's when the anxiety comes and the nightmares come. You don't want it in your energy like that. You're ready for higher understanding to see things in a new and more positive light. Allow your inner knowing to guide you on a unique, beautiful, and highly spiritual life path. So you're already ready for this. Spirit is saying it's already here. You already know most of the rules, right? The majority already know the rules of intention. Okay. So just be sure you're using it. Why? So that you can choose your path. All is possible. And that's really what it's talking about here. Choosing the path to get past those obstacles, that negative energy, so that you can have the intention overridden. Yeah, well, kind of like the example of, yeah, I know I'm having a crappy day, and I know this obstacle is thrown in front of me, and they threw a wrench at me right in the middle of a beautiful day, but that's okay, because I choose to not allow it to affect me for the rest of the day. I choose to work around it. I'm not going to let it bring me down for the rest of the day. I'm not going to, you know, sit here and dwell on this wrench that was thrown into my project. I'm going to figure out how to get around it. And that's learning, right? Because otherwise you're just going to run around and tell everybody, yeah, well, they threw a wrench into my engine and blah, 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 blah. And you're just feeding it. You're feeding it. Now you can tell, you know, you can say, they can say, what's wrong? Well, I'm dealing on this wrench that was thrown into my engine. Yeah, it's kind of crappy right now, but don't worry about it. I got this. I am going to get around this. I'm not going to dwell in this place. Everything's going to be fine. I'm just a little shook up right now. I'm a little upset right now, but it's going to be fine. Just give me a little time, right? And that's what you're going to do. And that's going to actually raise the vibration by not allowing yourself to feed on that negative piece. Okay. So that's that. And then over here with the bath coal, it says, as you seek simplicity of the deepest truth of your heart, gently but firmly cast aside that which does not resonate as being true for your heart. Focus upon and speak from the higher spiritual perspective. All prayers are answered at the perfect time and in the perfect way. You have a powerful voice which can foster healing and wisdom on our planet. Well, that was the same thing, kind of what we just said in its own way, right? Yeah, I got this wrench, got there. But don't worry about it. It's all going to be healed here pretty soon. You know, I just got to calm down, redirect my energy, focus, you know. Yeah, and that's really what it's saying. That way you're starting to resonate from a higher spiritual perspective, and then you can start seeing things, right? Once you calm down, that everything's going to be better. Knowing that everything is going to be better, that everything is possible to happen that's better. Okay, this will put you on the great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward, excuse me. So you can venture towards it and going forward instead of feeling like you're stuck in this one situation. So that way the intention can start coming through for you, and you can start now having things redirect the energy, right? Because you don't want to just sit over there and be like, stupid wrench. You know, how long are you going to sit there with that wrench? No, you're going to take that risk and do something to sidetrack it, breaking the barriers. Okay, it says with bath coal appears in a reading, an inner spiritual call may require a leap of faith. A more authentic awakening in you is coming to life. Paving the way for the higher self to manifest typically means that fear and control-based approaches need to be surrendered. Bath coal's present indicates something more appropriate and vital needs to supersede the limiting structures currently in place. As a consequence, she is a portent of spiritual transformation. So she's kind of her own little portal over here. And material manifestation. Honoring her guidance requires courage, but brings rich rewards on many levels. So yeah, you're just definitely going to jump in this boat. Get off the other boat and get into this boat. Right? Because the other boat doesn't serve you anymore. It's broken. That ship's going down, guys, right? You need to like jump out of it. Okay, swim to this boat, get in a dinghy, whatever, right? But the whole point is that other one is broken and you have a new ship available, but you have to take the risk. You're going to have to jump in the water. Sorry, that's what it feels like to me. Anytime we're talking about taking a risk, it's that leap of faith. So you're going to jump off that into the water. It's going to be cold. Yes. You're going to struggle to keep above water there for a few minutes until you get to the new ship. And then that is when it's going to take off. Okay. But when you're in the water, remember, you're going to be perceiving things a little bit different. And the closer you get to that ship, boy, oh boy, it's going to look like a high and mighty ship, right? It's going to look a lot bigger and a lot better than the one you got off of, right? Well, especially because the other one, it was like broken, maybe on fire. I mean, you know, who knows, right? It looked like it was in war, sinking under the water. So So yeah, your new intention is getting on this boat. And knowing that that intention is now going to come through. Okay. Yep, there it is. Queen of Wands, getting your creative side. Go ahead and start thinking, putting the intention out there. Queen of Wands knows creativity and she knows intention. So using the creative side of yourself, you can actually go and start manifesting the things you want with loyalty towards yourself and being true to yourself. Over here, it's going to take a lot of determination in choosing your path. Yeah, because you're going to be hurt, right? You're still hurt. The Nine of Wands, you're still hurt. You know all is possible. You know, you're walking with a crutch, and you might be crutching for a while, but it's okay. It's okay because you're going to let it go. And be true to yourself brings in that independence and traveling towards your intention, bringing in all the desires that you want with the Nine of Coins, because this is a very independent card saying, I did it myself. Look what I did. I did that for myself, and wow, I was true to myself. No one helped me do that. I did it by myself. Now, you might have had divine help, but when we say no one helped you, I mean like no one physical, right? Angels may have helped you, divine helped you, right? Because you called, you know, but no one of the physical form has helped you open these doors to bring in all the new opportunities of the things that you have the intention for. So whatever cups you were looking for, you are now getting closer to those cups because you put in true intentions with true meaning. Okay. So clarifying on the Queen of Wands, it's like, yeah, look at me. Now I'm going to be the Queen of Wands over here in this boat. Fiery, fiery, bringing that Sag fire energy. Oh, battling hard with the Five of Swords. It was kind of a mental battle in its own ways, but you feel like you fought for all the right reasons. It's a loyal battle to yourself. Yeah, you might have had a little mental, but it's okay. You can put the swords down now because you're because you've learned with the Page of Swords. So it's a lot of learning and a lot of being it's like mental thought of teaching yourself the right way to do something, right? It's like, I've learned this. This is something I have knowledge of. I'm very knowledgeable of now how to get to this boat and how to do this. No, it's not the easiest, right? With the Nine of Wands. You could, even with the Page of Swords, go around and teach others how to do so. I do feel like that for some of you are like, hey, they're like, how did you get in this boat? And you're like, oh, hey, let me tell you. It's not an easy process, but let me tell you something. Definitely a lot of learning. We have a lot of swords coming up because of the learning process within the intention. And it's really the understanding of how you're doing things. So yes, even with the Queen of Swords, it could be that, you know, you're still a little sad, you're still a little sorrow, but you've learned to relax and stay silent with the Queen of Swords, and still having that mental communication within the divine in yourself. And like I said, you could even be teaching others how to do this intention, because you know, guys, you start doing stuff like that, people are going to be wondering how, you know, Scorpio, Sagittarius did this. But I tell this to all signs because it is the truth. Hey, how'd you do that? Here, let me tell you something. But you need a lot of reflection to do so. Isn't that the truth, though, right? Mental reflection, higher reflection, really digging deep, trying to understand. Now what you're doing is you're getting down and reflecting upon the situation. Now that you've gotten calm and silent enough to listen and really meditate and get, you know, to where you need to be, you can say, hey, how do I get here? What do I do? Reflect upon the situation at hand so that you can continue to move. Yep, and then all of a sudden it's like, now I have two ideas, juggling these two ideas. I could go left or I could go right. Which way is the best? Juggling it away. Asking those questions to get to the 10 of coins, the things that are satisfactory. You're going to juggle which one is going to be the best for, right? Staying true to your intention, which is best for me. How am I going to be the 9 of coins? Because, you know, with intention, You know, you might have 1,000 intentions of how you might want to be able to do this. You have to break them down. Unless you know that it's just something that's bugging you at this time, then you're just juggling that, you know, that wrench. It could be, you know, something like, do I save money? Do I save money and then fix it? Or do I just use my savings and go fix it? Let's law and attract that and figure that out. But you could even be kind of leaving it up to the universe in its way and just allowing it to kind of take over, but reflecting upon it. Saying, well, there's two choices at hand on how this could go. But really with the Emperor, it's like taking that control, taking that authority, or just allowing the universe to, hey, you know what, maybe I'll just give it to you and you tell me within the next 2 days what I'm supposed to do. And then that light bulb will go off. And then you'll know you're in your power. And then on the Seven of Cups, wow, staying loyal and true to yourself for the intention, knowing what it is exactly that you want so that you can get the happy results out of it with the Three of Cups, because this is exactly what you want. Yeah. And with the determination, wow, you have so much determination to get to where you want. So, and this is just how you're going to do it, right? Because this is the best way. Yeah, just, my friends, stay away from the Five of Cups. Do not allow any kind of double energy in, so that way you can have the Sun coming out saying, no, there's no reason for that, because you have the vitality, you have the desire. Keep your intention of what you desire. Literally using those 3 chakras, right? The root chakra to the sacral chakra, right up to the solar plexus, which will then open up the heart chakra, and then bam, manifestation comes through, right? Yeah, that's totally what it is. Keeping yourself rooted. You know where your happiness is, and keeping your energies and vibrations very high. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.